So welcome to Surrounded by the single developer called Survivor. This is version 071, as you can see in the bottom. And I just want to do like a standard run through the game. The goal I will decide on the fly. For now, let's just jump straight in. There's really not much to say. I don't have a name that I can think of. I'm 27. Let's just go with the usual J. Or, let's go with Paynii, and as a nod to my old name, add a Z for the last name. Let's see. I am pale as hell, so that's fine. I am not bald, but I like going with like the long hair. Feels survivory, you know. Like we've been living in this apocalypse for a long time. Didn't have a proper barber, as you know, as it is. Eyebrows, no unibrow, please. There we go. That's good. And of course we're unemployed. We're Twitch streamers. Well, right now just a YouTuber. And I'm just gonna go with standard settings for the difficulty for now. All right. So if you're curious about all the settings, just pause, I guess. This is just in preparation for a nightmare permadeath run. But yeah, these are just basically the standard settings, in case you forgot what they were, because clearly they don't reset to when you click the button. So yeah. And with that, we jump right into it, and hope that we get a good spawn here. We're also going to be playing third person is going to be allowed. Pretty much anything's allowed. Anything goes right now. If I play Nightmare, I'm going to put more restrictions on myself. Such as first person only, no static traders, things like that. Just to make it, a bit harder. Since Nightmare, obviously, is not hard enough yet. Always trying to attack zombies from behind for the extra damage. First one already gives us some ammo. Easy PG. I expect this experience, the standard experience, to be quite easy. Oh right, this is not an axe. It does not stun them properly. They seem very loud when they're close to us, so maybe I need to turn that down a little. If it's still too loud, I'm gonna put it down in post. So for you, it's probably not gonna be a problem. We're gonna take that machete, we're gonna read this. Some food to start us out is nice. What we really need is a backpack and an axe, preferably. And maybe I can wear that, doesn't really matter though. Yeah, like just securing basic gear to build a base, so we just have basic survival down, like food and drink and stuff. And that's pretty neat to have. Though I never use these, so I don't know. I guess I'll drink it now. Yoink. Gonna fast search. I'm not too worried about a zombie hearing us, even if there was one nearby. The machete does good damage. That's great. That's a great early find. Yeah, machete does great damage, so I'm not too worried. I feel like the camera's pretty far out. Let me zoom in a little bit. Glasses, now just cosplaying real life. Hunting boots. Boots don't really change anything at this point, so it's just cosmetic, I guess. Which is a bit of a shame, but it's still early access, and the dev is hard at work, so... Though I didn't see anything on the roadmap about making boots necessarily better. Let's see where we are. Did we not discover this as a POI? We also cannot see this POI. That's weird. It should always show this one, so my map might be bugged. I have an idea of where we are, I think. We should be... No, those are 3. So we're up here more? No, we're here. We are right here. This is where we are. We're actually super close to the trader. That is a very easy spawn. It's so weird not being in first person. Okay, that might be a bad start. Is that scavengers or is that bandits? I cannot tell and I don't have binoculars. That's bandits, I think. Let me run around a little more. Well, they killed my arch enemy. Yeah, those are bandits. Yeah, bandits for sure. Which means we are not looting this. I don't want to go to the supermarket. This is probably death right here. This is radiation. This is radiation. That is very annoying. Well, I guess we can just... let me orient this way. So, this way is the mall. I guess we can run past them and then go like... get this. And then go to the camp. Unless they die. They're not dying. Yeah, they're not gonna die. I really want that helicopter as well. There were Russians though. Did the Russians survive? Yeah, that zombie's also gonna leave. Yeah, he's not gonna die. He probably... Oh my god. Sorry, I thought it was empty. Okay. That's actually kind of a big deal with one bullet as well. God, they're annoying. That's nice. That's nice. Some water is great. Okay, so the last zombie just died. And one zombie heard us just now opening this. Never mind. Oh. Nope. Go away. Nice. Very good start. That's a lot of ammo. And that's the weapon. Okay, so... that is a surprisingly easy start now. This is where the runners died, the rushers. Yeah, getting to start out with a weapon is kind of... we can dismantle that later and sell the parts. It's good money. What we really want is make a lot of money to buy a lot of intel to get legendary weapons, legendary equipment. And then do like the high level point of interest. I will also cheese a lot. Yeah, if you need to figure... oh, that's an axe. We want that. If you have like... if you're struggling with like, say, infestations or something, easy way. If you have a car, lots of spots can just be cheesed, no problem. That was big lag right now. Oh, you might hear outside noises, Korean outside noises right now. Get the salvage. So we have everything but nails to start a base as well now. but that is a small problem, honestly. Because we are using the trader. We're just gonna go past this mountain and then to the right here. Maybe check this gas station. So if you really wanna progress quickly, you scrap every gear, everything you find. There's a bunch of material in the game right now that isn't used in any crafting recipes or anything. So you can easily take them to the disassembling workbench that I will probably show you later. And then sell the parts, because they sell for more than the raw item. Like the smartphones disassemble for electronics, and the electronics are worth $10 more. So that's some easy money laundering right there. 9mm bullets. I do kind of want to take them with us, just to turn them into. We can equip that, and then there we go. Just to turn them into gunpowder, so we can make better ammo. Once we have like our life secured with food and water, we're selling all food. Simply for the money. You can have this. And that did not give us level up, right? It did. Okay. So let's immediately go here and level this to regen health up to 80. It's 1 HP every 2 seconds, I think. I'd really like a backpack, even if it's a small one. Machete can go. We can use the crowbar for now. We're gonna need a tiny bit of tape. The knife can go. I'd really like to take 308 just in case we run into more bandits. I don't think we're gonna get to the money needed. What do you have? Oh hey, legendary weapon. Nice. I'm very glad I can record. I really missed streaming since I moved to Korea. So this is a very, very nice outlet for me to just talk and ramble. And I wish I had like live interaction, because that's what was so fun about streaming. Though there were some awkward interactions, obviously. It was always very nice. There we go. We have our POI markers now. That is neat. We did spawn right here. And now it's... saturation is down. Probably because I took damage. I hope it doesn't stay that way, but it might. That is a bit of a glitch. But it is what it is. So the only real thing then that I want to buy, if we have the money, he doesn't have any, it doesn't matter. I was gonna buy nails, but clearly I am not getting any of that. And just to be safe, though I don't think it's gonna happen, let's set spawn point here. I've only played permadeath so far, so I am not really sure what the game is like with respawning. I've never had to secure extra loadouts or anything because, well, if I lost mine, it was over anyways. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting for me. If one runs into me, we can just slap once, they get stun locked. Actually, I don't know if the machete stun locks them. I know the axe does. So if you're ever out hunting, you don't have ammo, and you really need food, you can sometimes just come here and coax them into running into you. And if you then swing at them, they stop and allow you to swing a second time. Very, very neat if you're in dire need of food. And I know these things because when you play on Nightmare, you don't get food. You don't get anything. And if you're interested in a Nightmare playthrough, I will do that as well. It plays a lot different than this. Right now, I can pretty much just fuck around a whole lot and get rewarded for it. Flare around sell. This sells, and I guess it's food for now. Until we can make a fishing rod. And for that, we are gonna need a pickaxe, a sledgehammer would be good. Sledgehammer is massive though, and I really hate using it to fight. Also, I'm gonna go into first person when in buildings, because the geometry can fuck up the camera a bit. And to prevent that, that's nice. This is just a sell item. They don't have any use right now, and each of them is worth 20 bucks. So always pick them up if you... What the hell was that? If you need cash, and since we need 2,500 per intel, cash will be very important. Flares, no use right now. They are very pointless. They only make light. There is potential plans for you to be able to call in airdrops with them. Oh, we need this. Fuck the cash again. Sorry, screw the cash. I guess this is more at the end of the day, but tape has uses right now. I think we need tape for a fishing rod, so I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Water jug would be... I forgot to cook the water. Water jug would be great if we had space. So once we have a base, we don't have to do as many runs. But also, this is a zombie upstairs. And it's an acidic one. Which sucks, because it's gonna deal damage to me when I kill it with melee. Which I will, because I don't want to alert the whole neighborhood. Shotgun is more usable than... We don't have 308, so it can one-shot a zombie, but that's not guaranteed, depends on its health rate. I didn't mean to fast search that. That is a problem. I may have thrown. Oh, they don't understand that it's here. I think they're stuck on something. There they are. So this acidic one is clearly stupid and doesn't know I'm below. Okay. So here's a neat trick you can do. Yeah, and that did hit us. There was nothing we could do about that. But if there's another acidic now, we are basically dead. So... Why are they running... upstairs? Are they stupid? Okay, so there's none outside right now. But I'm pretty sure as soon as I take this away, they're gonna come at me. I think they're all upstairs. If we die now, we're just gonna respawn in the camp and then come back here and collect our stuff. But no, they were stupid. They did not understand where the sound came from, so it doesn't matter. That is a massive backpack. That is quite literally huge. In case you didn't know, with items like the crowbar, it says can damage trash objects. In the apartment buildings, these trash heaps, you can punch them, get a hit marker, and then you get scrap for it. We don't have bolt cutters for these, unfortunately. Would have been a great find downstairs in the shop, but it is what it is. Gonna have to skip it for now. If we want weapons, we could just go to the gun store that is right here. Probably has an infestation. I think it always spawns with one. I'm not like too desperate for weapons or ammo right now. We're gonna end up with like 1,000 plus anyways, especially once we have like 308 and a scope and a silencer on the hunting rifle. Everything is a lot easier. There's nothing easier than taking out an entire point of interest with just that. This is electronics as well, so it doesn't sell well right now, but it will sell very well in the future. What will also sell really well, which is why I would prefer to use as little as possible of it, are water purification tablets. They are like 8 of these are worth 240. A 50 stack is 1,500, I believe. A 240 divided by 8 is 30? Yeah. Times 50, yeah, it's 1,500. Also, side note, this stuff doesn't respawn. Like the scrap that you get from the floor. I don't know where I want to build a base. I tend to build near this, like down by the water. I had a base here once. I've had one up on this hill because the police station is close by and this construction area is. Maybe we just take the apartment building, build up top. I am not really decided on where I want to go. We're just gonna take out these zombies one by one. Over here, because I want to check this gas station to get some gas. So in case we come across a car, we can just fill it up and take it. I also, oh, that's nice. Heard that the dev is considering being able to add like things onto cars. But that right now it's kind of impossible due to how collision works. But hopefully something like that happens in the future. That'd be kind of neat to like some storage onto your car and so on and drive around with it. I think goal of this first episode is filling up on some building materials, but also get one cheesy high tier loot crate. But seeing as... oh, a heli just crashed somewhere. I don't see how that's not meds, but sure. Okay, so maybe we're not actually going to the high tier loot crate because... then again. Oh, the bunny saving me from that acid one. I am so happy right now. You're also chasing a bunny, but very slowly. Okay. Those are also chasing a bunny, so they're distracted. This looks like a very free loot run of the hospital. Hey, level 5. Alright, so we're gonna be good on medical supplies for a while. Also, I am just stuck in first person. I'm so used to only using first person, I completely forgot I can play like this. But, I don't know, maybe I'll just keep first person. It makes it a bit more immersive. But also a bit more scary when suddenly there's a zombie behind you, you turn around and then... oh, these are... I'm gonna take the 2 full ones instead. Screw the rocks. The rocks are not doing anything for us right now. They are just taking up space. 3 is not enough to craft anything. And finding more is unlikely. In case you didn't know, the top of this hospital... if you want to know, this is where the survivors camp is, this is Whitewood, and this building right here. I cannot mark it, we don't have a GPS. This building right here is the hospital, and it has a high tier loot crate at the top that you can loot once per save, I believe it is. They do not respawn. In my 2 last nightmare runs, I only got a total of 19,308 rounds, and that's it. There was nothing else. So, if you play on Nightmare, or have your loot table set to very rare or exceptionally rare, you're not gonna find anything. I'm sorry. It is very unlikely that there's gonna be anything interesting in there. But maybe I was just unlucky. There we go. There's the high tier loot. This is all useless. Colonel's Revenge is... okay. But is it better than anything we have here? I'd like to take this, but I don't think it's Armor repair kits, sure, over 3 scrap metal. But that's 5 nails. I don't want to get rid of gunpowder. Gunpowder's very good. I'm thinking hardcore already, where I have to craft everything. It's 3 scrap metal, it's fine, we're gonna get it somewhere else. Actually, I already know, like, where we can get more, so it's fine. Though, I guess I can just eat all this cat food. 2 canned tuna, this will put me at max food. Get rid of that, and then we have space for the scrap. There we go. Let's do it like that. So, where to build? Oh, the abandoned camp is up. I also once thought about turning this entire bridge into a base. Wait, there's 2. Oh, this could be the crashed heli. Oh. You know, earlier we heard that explosion. And it said a heli had crash landed. So might be that. If it is, that's incredibly lucky. There's also the police station over there and a boss spawn. So building here is actually really good, I think. It's also plenty of wood. There's rocks here. We're close to the safe zone. We're close to the vehicle dealer. Close to a bandit camp spawn, which is huge. And then maybe we just build another base later on somewhere else. Could also build here, but there's no water nearby to fish. Always bandit spawns down there as well. Oh my god, that's right on the road here. That's not a bandit camp. There's no way. It's a truck. Still no 308. One Russia, an assault, and a sniper. Sniper's the most important one to take out. Okay. They cannot get up here, so they're just gonna be struggling. Though Russia's like, the fuck am I supposed to do? We're dead. Oh, this sucks. Now I need to use so much ammo. Do we have a splint? We do. Not exactly how I thought that would go, but oh well. That mag just... oh no, it slid away. Okay, I was like, it just disappeared. Well, it's okay, we're gonna get all the ammo back. Another mag. Massive. Okay, so I'm gonna proclaim that we're gonna build our base up here. So, we're gonna take that with us. Ooh. What? Where? There's scrap right there too. There's no one here. What was that? What? Alcohol. All these mags, very important. Some water. Well, that could have gone a bit better, but it is fine. Let's see what's in here. This might be... I just heard steps. Uh-huh. So, there might be one in the floor. We're gonna take these military pants. Collect the salvage. That was very lucky for this to end up right here. Nice. And off to the safe zone we go. We need water. And we need to craft nails. Very, very successful first day. Also, there is a very high chance that I will cut out like traveling and stuff. If I'm not rambling about something, telling you about my life or something. Man, I really wish I could stream. That would be so fun. Also, we have 4 skill points. We want to get to lockpick plus, even though we don't have lockpicks. So we're gonna go for distraction, so we can holler at the zombies. Like, wow. We can catcall the zombies. Alright, back at the survivors camp, the safe zone. Hello. Sell this, sell these, sell this. The books go, the radio goes. Screw the armor repair kit. Construction light doesn't matter. Let's clean up all our water. I can afford to make 10, right? Make them into nails. We're gonna need nails for storage. How much money do we have? 700. Bolt cutters would be huge. Hunting scope would be so nice here. We also have quite a bit of M4, like 5.56 ammo, so I'm not too worried about ammo. I forgot I had this pistol. Yeah. Let's get this for sure. They're so expensive, but 24 of this would make a well. Then we never have to worry about water by our base. We don't have to anyways. So what do I need? 8. I would need 8 of them. I think I'm gonna stop the first episode here while we're in the safety of the safe zone. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did and you want more and you want to support, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that stuff. Also, if you're interested in this game, get this game. It is amazing. The dev is very passionate. It is very, very good. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. We'll start here fresh with a new day. And he's here again! Oh well.